Calumny
is, air quotes, the act of uttering false charges or misrepresentations maliciously calculated to harm another's reputation, end air quotes, which really has nothing to do with the French Revolution, since free speech and press freedom were two of the biggest motivators, except that the idea of press freedom was actually very different from what it was today. For example, even the most liberal revolutionaries supported the laws that punished the publication of any work that was considered immoral or seditious, and in the height of the revolutionary fervor, which was called the Terror, the censorship of publications was extreme. Thousands were imprisoned, and the government began to spread propaganda in an attempt to bring the nation back together. The difference was that the papers were not censored beforehand, but rather punished afterwards for their contents, which is apparently an improvement. The idea was that attacks on religion, morals, honor, and the social-political hierarchy, which are the bones of society, are undermined by calumny. It makes sense when you put it that way. I mean, do you really want, for instance, an extensive and easy-to-read treatise on Nazi theories of race supremacy easily available to your kids at their local library? While I am generally a firm believer in free speech, it is an unfortunate reality that some ideas and opinions really ought to be kept to themselves. The problem here is where the line needs to be drawn. How restricted should censorship be? We definitely don't want the Great Funnel of China, but we don't really want stuff like child pornography floating around either. And with the internet, this issue explodes into proportions that boggle the mind. So remember, next time you want to use the C word, think of the way you're undermining honor, morality, and all things good. Think, what would Danton do? Scratch that. What would Robespierre do? Calumny is known by two different names today, libel and slander, and are much harder to prove and punish than before. For example, in the United States, the claimant must prove that the statement was false, harmful, and caused by a severe case if did not do the research. And good luck if you're a celebrity. You also have to prove that whoever made the statement was purposely trying to screw you over, or has a reckless disregard for the truth.